What's up, everyone? It's Bo, and we are back on Minecraft Generations. That's right, it is our Minecraft Hardcore pseudo SMP 2B, I think. And oh my goodness, it's a little dangerous out here, as one imagines it could be, should be, and would be. And hey, everything looks nice, right? We got things looking a little bit more vibrant here on Generations, and that is because, of course, the new Minecraft update is out, and it looks absolutely incredible. More on that in a second, but first we have got to play it safe. Now, I actually did a full kind of overview of my thoughts for this update that is here on the channel. You can check out the latest episode of Fancraft for that. In fact, I will probably link it at the end of this video. But yeah, the main thing is for right now, I want to craft one of these. Yes, I want a saddle. I want a saddle so bad because we need to increase our ability to get around faster. And that means getting a horse. And now that we got a saddle, we can do it. The sun is peeking out over the mountain. It's making everything all nice. Oh, this is so cool. It's so cool. Yes, I am definitely going to want to get a horse sometime in the near future. Although admittedly, it probably won't be today. Because today I want to continue working on a little project I got started, well, technically off camera. And that is this area right here, okay? So what we are doing is we need to kind of expand our farming as well as kind of move the cows out of the starter base. And I thought this would be a pretty great spot to do it. I also kind of want to put a little bit of just a safe house that's in this area as well so that I don't have to run all the way up the top of the mountain. My thought is I have like little mini safe houses throughout, like one at this level, one of course up there. And then as we get kind of closer to the water down there somewhere, I'll probably make a little safe house of some sort. And that's the idea. Now, I do have a little bit of a design for a house that I've wanted to do. It's kind of like a starter house. And it just looks really cool. And I thought this would be a good spot for it. But I'm starting to realize I don't know if that's actually the case. I don't know if that would look really good. I mean, at one point I thought, okay, we'll put it over here. And actually, now that I'm even just saying that, maybe I should just put it right over here. This might actually be a better spot for it. That way I can kind of save this area for mostly farming. And as I mentioned before, we're also going to want some cows. Now, I've started to plant some pumpkins, and the mindset is that we want to do some trading with some villagers and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm just kind of cascading this around. It's nothing super efficient because we also, we kind of want to make it look nice. It's about form and in so much as it's also about function. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But now the big question is, where do I keep my cows? I could maybe keep them under the bridge, like maybe kind of keep a little range right here. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Just do pumpkins kind of up here, maybe some pumpkins around there, kind of some fields of wheat and carrots and beets, and then maybe a little, I don't know, like a little place for my cows. That could work. It's so interesting when the dirt is lit up by the sun, it looks like a different block altogether. Okay. Yeah, maybe something like that. Ironically, we have a cow right here. Do I have a lead or nothing? I have absolutely nothing that would help. Can a cow get through this right here? I don't know. That's an interesting thing to check. I would imagine yes. But I don't know. Okay, pig, what are you attracted to? I think you like these, right? Yeah, okay, you like these. Let's see how you do. Interesting. So y'all can't walk through this, huh? Okay, that might make things ideal. Okay, so if that's the case, and I take this here. Okay, guys, come back. Look at me, please. Look what I got. Hey, there you go. All right, now I want to come over here. Y'all jump through there. Okay. And if I come back over here, what are you going to do? How are you going to come back? Y'all go like, y'all don't know what to do. Come here. Come back here, guys. Interesting. Okay, this should work out perfectly then. Okay, so with that in mind, this should be a perfect little spot to keep my cows without them being able to get free. Okay, moving day, fellas. We are about to go on a little journey. Come on, we're almost there. Interesting, and even you, little guy, you're still in there, huh? Okay, we've got ourselves a very easy to maneuver little cow farm right there. So that's perfect, and yeah, now we just need to start planting some stuff out here. Okay, all things considered, I think this is looking pretty good. And I think it was definitely a good idea to not build a house down here. I think keeping this as just farm is the thing that makes the most sense. So I'm pretty pleased with this. I mean, obviously we've got a long way to go, but we've laid out our plots. We've got our carrots here, potatoes there, and our wheat growing over there. And of course, our friends in the back right here, as we get the wheat, we'll feed them, they'll get happy, and we will have more cows. Yes, it's all going very well. It's not automated, and it's not supposed to be automated, and that is okay. But the next thing to do is put a little safe house, though. Since we're not going to put the safe house down there, we're going to put it over here. I think that's fine. And yeah, I've got this little idea for a cabin that's really quite simple, but something I enjoy a lot. So to kind of explain where I'm going to go with this, I should give a little bit of context for it. Sometimes I like to look for inspiration on other YouTube channels, like basically what people are building, but not necessarily looking for inspiration on Minecraft YouTube channels, but on like tiny homes and, you know, kind of real world survival builders, that sort of thing. And so I took a little inspiration from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel and came up with a bit of a log cabin inspired by this. Now, will it actually look like that? I don't know. We will find out. And think it'll, when it's all said and done, it'll be kind of neat. But yeah, we'll tuck it away in that little back area and we'll see how it works. Oh, and I should mention, I believe the original build, IRL, was more about storing firewood than actually living inside of it. But it just looks so cozy and quaint. I feel like you have to kind of turn it into a little mini log cabin. Or at least I do. And so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the way this is going to have to work is I have built essentially a dirt structure that is the beginning of the interior, mostly so that we could get the texture that we want on the exterior. And by that, I mean we want pretty much all of our logs facing outward. So shaboom, 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 that kind of thing. Kind of some good randomness here. Now, any exposed birch in particular, I want to make sure that I'm using stripped logs. And I may do the same with some of the others as well. Yeah. I think it's coming together. Just random placing blocks. And it works. You know what? I think I'm gonna strip all of the birch. I think that probably makes the most sense. Okay, yes, this is good. So it looks like a big pile of logs, and that's kind of, you know, the goal that we're after here. Actually, you know what? Let's take this one, switch that out, and strip that one. There we go. Yes. Okay, so this is good. I do want to do kind of this little trick that I believe I saw a while back from B-Dubs that used signs along the side of logs to kind of add this additional log pattern. Now, granted, this would work a lot better if I had some dark oak, and unfortunately, I definitely do not. But for now, until I find some, let's just kind of see how this works. Yes, I like it. I like how it adds an additional kind of wood vibe and everything else. I think that's good, but yeah, some dark oak would really take this, you know, to the next level. But overall, I'll do the rest of it here in a second. But overall, I think we're heading in the right direction. If we kind of go inside and clear this out, we've actually got ourselves a little spacious cabin here. Yeah, this is pretty spacious. You put a bed, put a little workstation. I mean, for this, the purposes of what we're going to be using this for, it's going to be mostly about storage. But I think I can kind of come up with a nice little interior. Yeah, let me kind of see what I can do. Maybe give this a little bit of covering and decorate the outside a little bit. I don't know. It's difficult to tell because it's kind of tucked away, and so you don't get like a really good establishing shot. Can you even see it? I mean, yeah, you can kind of see it over there. I think that's good. I think with a little bit of love, we can get it where it needs to be. All right. Give me just a minute to fix this up, and also Get some sleep, and yeah, we'll see what we got. Ooh, it's looking magical. It's looking magical. I got a bunch of these little firefly bushes, and I added them all around, and I actually feel safe enough to do a little 360. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it is looking so good. So right, yes. Okay, but that's not what this is about. It's actually about this up here. It's about this. Look, guys, it looks decent. Good, even? I mean, like, that's pretty cozy. And that's kind of what we were going for. I got some storage off to the side. You know, you got your hay bales, you got your pumpkins and everything else. I'm a little nervous now. This is a safe house for a reason. And perhaps we need to just pop in here and, you know, use it. There we go. All right. You know, lost the effect, but feeling a little bit safer. So yes, this I think is pretty nice. The only, I guess, challenge of this situation is that because it is a wood cabin surrounded by the woods, as I guess most wood cabins are, it does blend in from afar. Now, I could remove this giant tree situation, but I kind of feel like we lose some of the ambiance of having it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm nervous to get rid of this gigantic tree, even though it is such an eyesore, which is kind of bizarre when you think about it. But overall, I mean, like, look, this looks nice. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is a solid cabin. I just kind of keep on looking at it. It's difficult to get an establishing shot of this thing, but that's okay. I mean, this farm, on the other hand, is looking very nice. Oh, as you can see, I've also got some sheep. I was able to find some a little bit earlier and decided to go ahead and throw them up here as well, because at some point I imagine I'm going to need some wool. And yeah, these guys will be able to help out quite a bit. We've got our cows. I probably should do something with pigs. Pigs keep on like showing up in here. I mean, okay, there is one thing I can do with pigs. But outside of the, you know, free bacon, I'm not sure if I should actually have a little pig farm or not. We'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens there. So what comes next? That's the big question, right? I mean, what comes next? We have gotten our livestock moved down here. We've got kind of our farming moved down here. We've got a much larger operation than we had before. I think overall, we're in a really great spot. But I have some other projects I really want to work on as well. And these are perhaps a bit more ambitious. As much as I love going up and down my little winding staircase up here on the mountain, and it is kind of the challenge of living up on the mountain, I would like to create a little bit of a better transportation system for myself to get from place to place. Now, we crafted a saddle at the beginning of this episode. And theoretically, getting a horse would be a major help at getting our, travel on in a pretty major way. But at the same time, I also want to use some mine carts. So over here in my storage room, I've got this little window area, and I kind of thought maybe this might be a good place to set up a minecart system that takes me down. Now, the way it works right now is it just goes straight down, da, 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 and then comes to the edge of the mountain, and then you're kind of screwed. Now, what I could do is I could just build a straight bridge across. And I'm not saying that I won't do that, because I very well may. But the goal here is to kind of get way down there and back up again as quickly as possible. So I think in order to do that in a, kind of a cool looking way, I need to be able to fly. And in order to fly, I'm going to need one of those just absolutely ugly looking happy ghasts. Okay. Now, if you saw my Fancraft video, you know I am not a huge fan of the way the happy ghasts look. I think they kind of look ridiculous, but I can't deny how effective they are and how helpful they can be, especially at building some things where you don't want to fall down to your death. At least that's the hope, right? So that means next episode, we are going to be going somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to be going to the Nether, and to do that, we will need flint and steel. That's right. We're going to be opening up another portal. I don't know if we'll do it here or if we might find some other place to do it. I guess here makes the most sense. This is where I was kind of imagining it at the beginning. But yeah, we're going to be going to the Nether, baby. And it's going to be dangerous. Super, super dangerous. Next episode might be the end of the series, or at least the end of my first generation. Let's find out. Stay tuned. If you're enjoying the episode, if you're enjoying the video, be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things. And until next time, goodbye.